Alright, what's going on, everyone? Today, I wanted to talk about boomer shooters. I know some people really hate that name, but that's what I'm calling it. It's too bad. But this is a topic that I wanted to talk about just because I really like these games and I feel like they are maybe just a little bit misunderstood. So let's just get into this. I'm just gonna ramble while playing. What? Wait, what? This isn't the first level. What's happening? Is this the first level? I forget. It's been a while since I played this specific game, but the reason I wanted to play this one while talking about it is, this is the first boomer shooter. These can get destroyed, right? This is the first boomer shooter that I ever played, and it got me into the genre. And, the thing that kind of annoys me when I hear people talk about these games is there's like a misunderstanding of why people like them. I think there's I've seen people say like, oh, it's just nostalgia, but I'm not a shooter type, as you can tell by the fact that I switched to the non-shooty weapon. I don't play a lot of shooters. Shooty McShooters. Not really my type of game. I play a lot of racing games. I play a lot of strategy games. And growing up, I'm 36 years old. But how do I do this? Space, got it. I didn't play a lot of shooters. Oh, that was the end of the level. Sure. Okay, so that was like a whatchamacallit, like a intro tutorial type of thing. Right, this is where I'm used to playing. Right, let's just get into the actual game. So growing up, I played a lot of like Age of Empires. I played a lot of Roller Coaster Tycoon. I feel like that's a common thing. I did play Unreal Tournament 2004, but I just wasn't really a shooter thing, so I don't really have any nostalgia for these types. I really just want. Oh, I can spam click. I didn't know that. I don't really have any nostalgia for these games. I didn't play a lot of them. But the reason these games are so fun... Ow. Pain. The reason these games are so fun compared to a lot of modern shooters is because they put an emphasis on like running and shooting as opposed to cover, right? I remember, right, I didn't play a lot of shooters, but in the early day, I literally walked right into that. In the early days, right, in the Doom, like OG Doom, Duke Nukem, what else? Quake, in that era of games, I can't hear when things are spawning because I'm talking, but those games, they had very, oh, I'm out of ammo. Okay, well, sure. They had very rudimentary AI, right? Because computers were very simple, and so the enemies basically just either just walk straight at you, or just had very simple logic. Like they would just like walk in circles, or they would strafe back and forth a little bit, but it was just like pre-programmed. Oh, this is what this enemy does. This wall is suspicious. Yep, I knew it. I knew it was suspicious. It was just very simple, and I actually remember when that changed. Actually, I don't remember the exact game, but as shooters developed, it became... Do I have ammo for this? No. It became much more... there was a drive for intelligent enemies, right? That was like the main driving force behind a lot of game development, a lot of shooter development specifically, is how smart the AI is. And so as first-person shooters developed, you saw more and more the emphasis on like tactics, right? Cover-based shooters. The big selling point for a lot of games became, hey, our AI is so smart that they will actually coordinate attacks, and you have to like I just keep walking face first into things. Like these enemies are a perfect example, right? They're really, really stupid. They just sit there and attack. And so it's like a major super cool thing, the way the enemies and games as they were developing, like, 15, 20 years ago, It was really cool how smart they were. They would get behind cover, they would flank you. That was a major thing when AI started flanking. It was like a major selling point. And so I don't know what this is gonna do. And so, yeah, I forgot about this. This is super laggy. I don't know why the frame rate just dies when you are on an elevator. But yeah, the development of first-person shooters became, combat, became tactical and cover-based, and more about flanking and responding to flanking, and enemies behind cover, and the whole pace of shooters just slowed down significantly, which is fine. There's not something that I want to stress is there's no how many. I should count how many shots it actually takes to kill things so I don't waste as much ammo. Okay, but the pace just slowed down, and it's fine, right? There's people who are going to like the slower, more tactical. As someone who plays a lot of strategy games, right? That's totally fine. But it just changed, right? It just became different, and that's just how I went to the same. No, I'm bringing it back down. I don't know where I'm going at this point. I probably picked up a key or something somewhere, and wasn't paying attention. I got a gun finally. That seems. Oh my god! Oh no, that thing exploded. Okay. Well, this is useful. But yeah, the pace just slowed down. And games became very different, and that changed in, where am I going now? I don't know. That changed in 2016, actually, thereabouts, which was when Doom, the remake of Doom, released, right? And the major selling point of the new Doom was that it was very fast paced. It was a run and gunner, right? It was the first time we've seen, holy crap, we've seen a run and gunner in a very long time. Just because shooters were so cover-based for so long that to have a shooter with no cover, and I'm sure there are indie games that existed, right? But to have a game not have any cover and require you to run, I don't have the keys for any of these, right? Was just different. And Doom Eternal, by the way, if you haven't played that, really, really emphasizes it because it has a lot of movement where you have I forget what that's called, the hook, where you can sort of rappel around the maps. And a major thing about Doom, the remake, that a lot of people talk about is how if you are out of ammo, how do you get more ammo in Doom? And the answer is you attack things. And if you're out of health, I keep going in circles because I'm talking and not paying attention at all to what I'm doing. But if you're out of health, how do you get more health in Doom? And the answer is you attack things, right? They give you health and ammo and armor based on how you kill things. So it incentivizes you to be aggressive, right? And just shoot things. As opposed to cover-based shooters. Why am I taking damage? What am I taking damage from? What's happening? I don't know. I want this, though. Can I shoot this? Oh, you're an enemy. So it's just different, right? And again, there's nothing wrong with liking cover-based shooters or run-and-gunners. I mean, the argument that cover-based shooters make is that, as you see with this game, the AI is just really stupid, and you just kind of run around and shoot things. And that's just boring and stupid and, not very intelligent. And the argument that run and gunners say as well, cover-based shooters, as soon as you get shot, you just hide behind cover and your health is infinite. You just recover health, right? And the answer is there's no right or wrong answer. You can like whatever you want. But for people who like this style of game, there just wasn't, it basically disappeared for a decade. And what's cool is Doom, the remake, the 2016 remake, kind of said, hey, remember run and gunners? And yeah, it turns out that it's just it's really fun. And I walked right through the fire. I don't have that. So we've seen this massive surge of indie developers who have sort of taken up the flag and started making these super cool, as you can see, these lower graphics quality, sort of 16-bit and old school looking games. And the dismissive thing is to say like, oh, look, this is just, look how stupid this enemy is. And, look how, if you're a graphics focused person, look how, oh, it's not very exciting, right? I mean, it's pretty cool. The dynamic lighting in this, kind of graphic style is kind of cool. I like it. But, yeah, it's easy to dismiss it, but it's more about the feeling of the game and the, I don't know. It's much more like visceral, I guess, where it's much more focused on fast combat. And bear in mind, I'm currently playing literally the second level and the first stage of the game, right? There's, I think, 5 stages, and obviously it just gets more chaotic and the enemies get crazier as you go on. I can probably level select and go to the end of like an old late game level and probably die because I haven't played this game in a long time. I literally played this like years ago, potentially, and I wanted to talk about this topic while playing the game that literally got me into the genre. And it's just, I don't know. It's not just nostalgia. It's just that the games just control and feel very, very different. Why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I here? I don't understand why I'm here. Why'd I go here? I don't know. There was nothing here. Ow. Wait, but there's stuff here now. Okay. It's really hard to like figure out because these maps tend to be very mazy. Okay. Oh, that's not an enemy. You got me, game. You got me. But they just feel different, right? And it's kind of cool that indie devs are like, yeah, we'll make games like this, and it's become a whole subgenre. And it's not a very big subgenre, right? Like the biggest, like most popular, I guess there's Ultra Kill. Ultra Kill is like crazy big, but besides that game, like the biggest game is like Dusk, and it has like a few thousand reviews, right? You can kind of gauge how popular a genre is by how many reviews the game. I'm back here. Oh wait, but I got the red key. And yeah, so it hasn't been like tremendously successful, but it's been like this weird niche subgenre that I just absolutely love. And if you haven't tried it, this game is I don't want to talk about that. But this game, the reason I like it so much, it's not a popular example of this genre. It's I think it only has like an 88% rating on Steam, right? Which is fine, but it's not like the best. Like Dusk probably has like a 97 or 98% positive rating. I'm such an idiot. So it's on the lower end of the spectrum, but the reason this game is so great at the start, first off, you can turn off, which I love, you can turn off vertical look. I can only look left and right, I can't look up. You can change it, by the way. It just feels incorrect. Where is it though? I thought you could change it. Maybe you can only change it in the main menu. But what was I saying? I actually forget. What I was saying. I got distracted by the... Oh, why I like this game so much. Right. So, at full price, I think this game is like $12. And if you add it to your Steam wish... I'm not sponsored in it anyway, by the way. But if you wait for it to go on sale in like a seasonal sale, right? The winter sale, the summer sale, whatever. This game sells for like $3. And, these games are pretty short. They're like, yeah, that was like a mini boss, and it was not very challenging. Because we're on the second level still. But, yeah, this game sells for like $3. So it's a very cheap, if not the most popular example of the genre. Nice, that's sort of what I was trying. Oh, it's not dead. Yeah, it's just a very cheap way to try the genre if you want to, right? Let me, I'm curious. So I had to restart, and I don't know if I still have... Does it let me go? No, you suck. Yeah, I had to delete my save progress because, for some reason, I got a new computer, and for some reason this game, did it not save that I went to the third stage? It didn't? That's fine. Fortunately, this game's really fun. Anyway, so there's 5 stages. They get much harder as you go on. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about these games, man. They're pretty cool, and they're underrated. And I say definitely go check one out. If you aren't a fan of modern shooters, but maybe you were in the past, This genre is just super cool. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.